seconds behind.
Twitch is 30 seconds behind.
Live.
Bobby said it.
Hello, welcome back to Geek Universe's Geeks United podcast after a couple of week hiatus.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Accidents.
We've got some goodness to talk about. We want some of these people are going to talk about Doctor Who while I cry in the corner. Frank, you're talking about...
We'll play Mortal Kombat on Steam while they do that.
Oh, shit. If it fucking connects. You want to talk about Madden 15?
I mean, I was at the launch yesterday for Madden 15, and I have a few things that I think will make you laugh. So.
Okay, let's listen to that. I think some of us were going to mention the Emmys. We're going to talk about some HBO Shutter Island shows. Twitch being purchased for almost $1 billion. I thought it was, but it was like whatever. Anyway, we're doing talk about the Pokemon Tekken Tournament that we have some funny comments on. Pop vinyls. We're gonna talk about pop vinyls. What? And oh my God, Sin City 2. I thought that because that stuff was great, by the way.
I saw it. I actually saw a movie we're talking about.
Wait, you saw it? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you thought about it because nobody I talked to has seen the movie yet.
What?
David, you ever seen the movie?
Sin City 2?
Yeah.
No.
What?
You're
You're like up to date on the most popular movies.
I didn't. No, it was
out. It came out last weekend.
Schedule it.
See?
Yeah, I didn't.
They were
guys,
pushing.
How busy I've been with the shows I've been working on.
I'm moving, so that's my excuse. I'm moving.
We're all moving. It's September 1st.
What the fuck are you talking about, Frank? We're all moving because it's September 1st.
It's college.
I was done.
Okay, do you guys want to talk your Doctor Who talk or?
Alright, Doctor Who, Peter Capaldi, episode 1 of season 8. I loved it. It was awesome. What do you think?
Honestly, I haven't gotten through the episode yet, but from what
just happened?
I've been busy.
Frank nerdgasmed.
I actually started watching it, and what I liked about it so far was it's pretty good. Like, it starts off with a little funny, the dinosaur, and the TARDIS comes out of the dinosaur's mouth. That's kind of funny. And other than that, I've actually heard more of my friends say, but they say that all the time when you're, it's a new Doctor. You gotta give it a couple episodes sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Everyone needs some warming up period, but dude, I think this was one of the best first Doctor episodes we've ever had. Because, I mean, Peter Capaldi, first off, is awesome actor in this entire episode. Yeah. I love the direction he's bringing it. And I think he's got something that a lot of the other Doctors don't have, the darkness, the pissed offness. He said more shut-ups than any other Doctor has ever said, I think, in any other episode. Like, he was just like, shut up, like 5 different times, and I was just like, yeah, that's one claim. I love pissed off Doctor, and I'm so excited for this, because it's just like, fuck that flirting and fangirling. Let's have a pissed off old Doctor who's just like, I'm gonna kick some alien ass. I'm totally down for that.
Did you also find it weird that it was like a week or two ago that Clara announced that she's not gonna be on the show for that much longer?
She's getting off at Christmas, which is kind of
exactly.
Because I like her. A lot of people don't, but I think she's good because she's the first companion you don't have to explain shit to because she learned about it last season. She learned everything, so you don't have to explain things, so you don't waste half the episode being like, here, let me explain stupid alien stuff that everyone else in the Who fandom knows, but not, this random character, so you have to explain it to the character. Like Rose all the time. What does that mean? What's a Dalek? You're just like, okay, Jenna Louise Coleman knows what it is the entire time, and that's better.
While you guys talk Doctor Who, I forgot I have something I have to show the podcast, but I have to go up to the stairs to get it, so you guys can talk Doctor Who until I get back.
Get another lizard?
This is a cool thing I got. You'll see in a sec.
Did you get a lizard?
But keep talking Doctor Who. You don't have all that stuff.
Okay, see you later, Mike.
Sorry,
See
I
ya.
don't. But I think it's good. I mean, but if you gotta learn who Capaldi is, watch The Thick of It. I think it's on Netflix still. Go watch it. It's
No,
hilarious.
I like Capaldi. I like him. He does bring something different. Especially he is like completely different than Matt Smith,
Yeah,
who
thank you.
you know, just a lovable character, and yeah.
Well, no, well, not that. Like, I'm saying thank God because I was watching on BBC America. They were running the last couple episodes of Matt Smith, and they drew that death out just as much as they drew out the death of David Tennant. Almost as much.
Yes.
Like, David Tennant's death takes way too many specials and episodes, but like.
I
But
agree.
At the same time, Matt Smith was still dragged out, and I think that I was okay. Thank you. By the time that Matt Smith was gone, because I mean he's good, and I loved him, and he's a fantastic doctor, and he's charming, and he's got weird hair. It's cool, but at the same time, I'm so excited for them to be like, "Nut up and shut up. This is a sci-fi show," and I really dig that. Because he'll weed out the fangirls and the fanboys. I mean, it'll work well.
I think so. I think it'll be fine. I'm interested in seeing the rest of the episode, which I'll see probably tomorrow when I get home.
And what is that, Mike?
That's not what I'm showing.
Is that a dildo? You can't just hold that up.
No, that's an actual camera holder that you can make into all sorts of weird ways and make it cling to things. No, you guys can say you're as nerdy as you want, but I didn't realize this is what I bought when I bought this. Not too long. Recognize anything?
Oh.
Mike loves busting out his friggin' swords.
Yeah, but recognize this one in particular. What movie had a famous katana blade?
Ooh. What is that?
I think you might recognize it from that insignia. You don't see it?
Is it dog?
It's a
Lion.
What is it? What movie is it from? Is it Kill Bill? Holy shit.
And this is not a prop sword, actually. This is a real katana blade.
That's
That's crazy, right? There was a Chinese store. It's like going out of business by me, and everything was 50% off, and I was like, all right, how much for the swords on the wall?
Hell yeah.
I bow
I
to
didn't know it was the Kill Bill blade until I got home and like saw something online, and I was like, oh shit, it's the one from the movie.
I bow down to you, Mike, for your nerdiness.
Nah, I don't have to explain stuff. Because I can defend myself with this as well, because it's a real katana. Not the prop one I broke. Doing like every couple of days.
Alright, mind if I interrupt really quick here? We have a guest. My buddy's over. This is Chris Hampton. He plays Jake Blues at Universal Studios.
What's up?
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Frank.
What, like, like, you mean Jake Blues, like Blues Brothers, like serious, like?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's
He's singing at
awesome.
my wedding too.
Yeah, I sang at his wedding.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah, it's
how is it working at Universal Studios? I have to ask. How is it?
It's everything you can imagine it would be, and even less.
Good way to put it.
So, yeah,
Wonderful.
hot, that's for sure.
I'm sure. Which one are you at? The California or Florida?
No, I'm in Florida.
Nice. Beautiful. I still have not been there. It's the only park I've not been in Florida.
Oh, that's a ton of times when I was a kid.
That seems very strange.
I know. I'm such a movie guy. I want to fucking go.
Yeah, that's the movie park, definitely.
Oh, I want to go. I still have never been.
You've never been?
I've never been. I've
The
been to
fuck?
Disney World, but I've never been to
This guy.
Yeah, but his daughter.
He's got hookups,
this jackass.
connections.
Well, it's good to have you on the show, man. We could talk about it. Has David briefed you on all the news topics?
Yeah, I know about as much as he does, so I think we're good.
Cool. That's a little low. but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So the Emmys were this weekend, guys. Did any of you watch it?
No.
Of course not.
Yes, I
I
did.
saw part of it.
What are them?
I just watched the YouTube highlights afterward because fuck that. But I mean, there's an interesting trend at this one. HBO beat up the cable TV awards. Literally demolished it because Breaking Bad did well, and then Game of Thrones was nominated for 91 awards or something like that. I'm pretty sure, which is
18,
stupid.
I think exactly.
It deserves at least that.
I'm just
Didn't win anything. Breaking Bad won everything.
Yeah, it's true. Breaking Bad broke the goddamn Emmy Awards.
Broke it.
Breaking Bad ABC.
It won everything. Best Drama Series. Bryan Cranston won.
And Paul, I
That
believe
no
his
talent
name-
hack? No, I'm just kidding.
Bryan Cranston.
It won Best Writing.
Wait, did he not get an award for Godzilla?
You
The
shut your
5 minutes he was in it.
Guess we found the answer. Yeah.
Godzilla. He was
What's
wonderful.
Or win a fucking some award. That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad that Stephen Colbert won for Best Variety Show.
Yeah.
And now he's just going to win forever because he's going to own the Tonight Show and just destroy cable.
I was just listening to our podcast, where we talked about that. Actually. Yes, I'm that vain where I will listen to our own podcasts.
Don't you remember what you said when you were
We
on it?
don't do it for 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I guess nostalgia kicks in, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, Bobby is really excited because the Cumberbatch won for Best Leading Role in a Miniseries. So.
Yeah, even though he beat out my Idris Elba, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you kind of have to be okay with Benedict Cumberbatch winning. You're just like, yeah, he deserved winning something at this point. Dear God, give him an award.
I mean, Idris Elba's already won one, so it's all good.
He's like, I
There
can't
you
even
go.
hold these. No, I'm joking. I'm Idris Elba.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, if anybody likes Big Bang Theory, guy that
No.
plays Sheldon Cooper, Jim Parsons, won for the 4th time now. So,
Damn.
Damn.
and Modern Family just wiped the comedy like always.
Sheldon's already getting paid millions, and now he can just ask for as much as he wants. Because he's won Emmys.
Silicon Valley's
He's
better.
won a lot of Emmys too, and I've watched that Silicon Valley. It's pretty good, but it's completely different from Big Bang Theory. It's
But
science.
it's still, you gotta be smart to know what they're talking about.
Not really. It's computers. It's not that smart of a show. I'm sorry, it really isn't.
Well, neither is Big Bang Theory.
Big
Yeah.
Bang Theory is science. It depends on if you know a little bit of science. They actually talk a little bit of science in certain parts.
It's like
And
kindergarten.
I don't know science. I know technology, so I can get Silicon Valley. Certain things in Big Bang Theory just go over my head.
Really? Hey.
You gotta watch the whole season.
I don't like Big Bang Theory. None of this stuff goes over my head. I always think it's like too late. Like they're always mentioning like references that are like a little too late sometimes. And you're like, eh.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it's not the references. I'm saying the actual science parts of it, like the actual science. Like when you're looking at the boards.
The science isn't too bad either.
Yeah,
so do you think they should
First
start
grade
showing?
level.
Do you think they should start showing Big Bang Theory in schools as educational science
Oh, God.
thing?
No, Big Bang
Everyone would
Theory
try.
should be canceled. That show's terrible.
That show's awesome. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just kidding. It makes me laugh. But I don't want to watch it. Like, all the time I'm watching it, I'm like, why am I watching this?
I'm at that point with that show too. I don't necessarily like watching it, but I'm going to watch it because I've seen so much of it already.
Yeah, Frank,
It's just
turn off the TV and make an episode of Arcade Recall.
You just can't not keep up with it.
Well, no, it's just like I don't own a TV. I mean, I don't own cable. So I watch everything Netflix. But then when you go home and cable's there's really nothing on. But there's a lot of Big Bang Theory on. That happens often, and you're just like, what the fuck? It's always on. It's kind of like when I was younger, there was always SpongeBob on. I feel like you could always turn it on, and there would be SpongeBob. And I think that might still be true.
It's 100% true.
You can always find it.
100%. We have DVR'd like 60, well, probably like 70 episodes, but we got rid of a couple, so we're probably down to like 58 or something. But we have a shit ton of SpongeBob.
Episodes, are they doing the Simpsons of on by you?
Like, literally, 25% of our DVR hard drive
Is SpongeBob.
is SpongeBob. Yeah.
Definitely.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm sure that's not healthy in any sort of.
That might not be a good thing.
Sure.
Hey, there's a lot worse shows out there than SpongeBob, though.
That's true. That's true.
Shit. And Lucy still watches those.
It was Big Bang Theory.
Wonderful.
Yeah. But no one cares about the Emmys, so we'll move on.
Cool.
To
Talk about some HBO.
yeah. So okay? First check. Did you guys all see Shutter Island?
Yeah.
No. I tried.
No.
No. So
I
yes
told it's
from
good, I
me,
just couldn't make it.
no from Bobby, I couldn't get through it. Why can't you get through it?
I was probably really tired when I tried to watch it, or
Tired or drank too much wine?
that's very cute. Anyway, no, I tried to watch it one night. I can't remember. I might have just been really tired from working also, but I just didn't make it.
It happens. It happens.
There's something behind you, Mike.
Yeah, someone's doing laundry behind me. That's where the laundry facility is in here.
I thought you had ghosts.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, man.
No, that's a bearded dragon. It's right over there.
It's like an orb.
But
Like all the bearded
Shutter
dragons.
Island, if you liked it or not, Martin Scorsese is building a TV show version of it for HBO, I guess, and it will still be a script from the actual writer of the novel, which is cool, because it sounds like maybe he'll be able to expand upon his book, which I've read part of the book, and it's a very good book.
Yeah.
The movie's decent. I mean, Martin Scorsese, it's good. I liked it, but I'm not like in love with it or anything. A lot of people are like, Shutter Island, or Brigade, but what you think, David?
That's what Mike thinks.
Right, David.
I haven't really even seen Shutter Island, so
I think
Where'd you get your info?
Mike, I'm Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, I think I had the same thing that happened to you. I fell asleep on it. I don't think it was you. I think it's the movie.
Wow,
Must have been.
maybe.
Yeah. It was, I don't recall what it was about, aside from an island.
Well, someone ruined the ending for me, so I
There.
don't know how they can make a TV series out of
I
that.
think that's a different island.
What?
That's the island. That's not Shutter Island.
No. Shutter Island. It was like
Was
an insane asylum or
DiCaprio
something,
in
right?
Shutter Island?
Yes?
Yes.
Oh!
Thanks a lot, dickhead.
No, wait, where DiCaprio played the detective.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that movie. This is
I
that
quit.
movie.
I quit.
I
David
know,
figured
I was
it out.
like, I knew he had
David
seen it.
figured it out.
There's no way David had not seen it. So,
What a perfect time for a sound.
The only one that had seen it is the one that said they didn't. So.
I had seen it, and I thought it was. I liked it, but I don't know how you're gonna make a TV series out of it.
Make it
Mary
more
trips.
I agree.
Island?
The way it ended, how could you make a TV series out of that?
The site describes the series as taking place before the film. The focus is part past of the hospital, the secrets and misdeeds for
Works for God.
hospital in the early 20th century and developed the methods of treatment for the mentally ill. So it's gonna
That'd
be
be pretty cool.
Is Bobby frozen, or is he just like that?
Oh, that's awesome. Let me screenshot that. No. I can't screenshot it. It's
Freezing.
That's pretty great.
I got it.
Get it. That's a wonderful picture.
I
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going up. Let's tag him and put that on
I was
Facebook.
wondering
got it.
Okay.
David can't even
Yeah,
handle
we have fun here on the podcast. We have fun.
Somebody needs to Photoshop a corn dog or something.
It's my impression.
If they did it, then we're good.
I can't look at that shit.
There he is. He's back. He's normal again.
Hey.
I'm back.
Wow, that was.
You better believe that's a screeny, baby.
Yeah, we got a good screen capture of you.
That was amazing.
What was it? I want to see it.
Oh, you're gonna get tagged.
Let's just say you look like you were eating a popsicle.
Yeah, pretty much.
A popsicle filled with semen.
Oh, the saltiest popsicle you can have.
Mmm, salty.
I want to see that now.
Yeah, I'll try to send it to you. But it's so small.
Yeah. We'll put it up on the website before you greenlight it.
Yeah.
I got it. I'll do it after the podcast. Oh.
I got to play Madden 15 last night at the release launch.
Dude, how was that?
There were 15 of them?
It was. It's a Madden. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's a monopoly. You're screwed if you don't like it.
And but the thing is the graphics are so good at certain aspects. Like on the Xbox One, we played on Xbox One, and it's just it is fantastic. The lighting's great. Like it almost looks like you're watching it until you see their hair. They still have not gotten hair down at all. Hair cuts through their necks sometimes, and randomly moves. It's really weird.
You didn't play a beta version, right?
No, this is it. This is the game. It launched. It came out last night.
Independent breast physics.
And they do a good job at doing all the interactions. Because what I used to laugh at in the Madden from last year is they would always awkwardly stand up and do weird things.
Yeah.
Now they have it figured out, so they stand up nice and they move nice. It's actually kind of cool. But they still mess up the cameramen. The cameramen are randomly on the sideline and they're supposed to be following the action, but sometimes they'll just be looking off, or they'll point the camera to the ground, or sometimes they'll run into players. You're just what the fuck are you doing? Get off the field.
That's really funny.
It's a good game overall, I guess. If you're down for Madden.
It's a good Madden game, right?
It's a good Madden game. It's pretty. That's all that gets better about Madden games. They perfected football a while ago. What are they gonna do?
Really, you add a couple of plays. You update you update the uniforms.
New players.
New players' names.
On uniforms is
Give it a
crazy.
new number at the beginning.
Yeah. And then charge everyone $60 every year. So boom.
It's ingenious.
And they'll keep making
Well
money.
done. Well played, Madden.
Well played, you clever bastard.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you see. No, I can't do a good Madden. Sorry.
It's good that you didn't invent it. Anyway.
Start.
But no, so. But yeah, no, Madden was just that was the only part. I just kept laughing at their hair and other weird, because overall their faces are good, the lighting's good, but the hair just goes randomly sometimes, and you're just what? That's good stuff.
Well, speaking of video games, Twitch. Unless you're not done, Frank.
No, I'm more than done. Shut me.
Nobody else wants to hear about Madden on a geeky podcast.
That's why I had to make fun of it. So.
Madden, right.
Well, Twitch was purchased by Amazon, and for what, like $970,000?
Million.
I'm sorry, million.
Oh
because
my
it
God,
almost
David,
broke
come on.
$1 billion.
At that point, why don't you just like up and give them the other 30 million?
No,
Like just up it to $1 billion if you're gonna pay that much.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because it was projected at $1 billion, and then like they were like, actually it was 970,
9.7.
and you're like, what the hell happened, Twitch? Did you back down? Where you're like, all right, we'll take 9.7. And like, it's like that's what I think is that Amazon was like $1 billion, and they were like, yeah, and they were like, no, 9.7 million, and they were like, oh, okay, I guess that's cool as long as you buy us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think,
What?
David, since you stream?
Yes, it's your Twitch
I
fan.
guess I just don't really have too many feelings on it because I don't really stream on Twitch, but maybe they'll make some good decisions and what I can see coming from this is
Hitbox merger.
Twitch through Amazon being able to purchase the games you're seeing on Amazon and buy Twitch merchandise through Amazon.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and Twitch is already everywhere. They're at PAX every PAX. They're at a ton of gaming.
Huge.
They're on esports. Like, it's a smart move by Amazon. It's almost incredible Google didn't go for it, but the thing was that they actually got concerns for a trust. Like, people are saying that somebody would break them up because it would be like antitrust people would, because they would own all the streaming services if Google bought Twitch. Like, they already own like YouTube and everything, which is most of the streaming market. And then Twitch is probably the other half.
Probably.
Probably. That makes sense.
Like, it's just like, it sucks because I'm sure Google would do a pretty good job with it, but at the same time.
Well, they say that they're not going to really change anything about Twitch.
But they ruined Comixology. Ruined it. They earlier this year, Amazon bought Comixology, the comic buying service you can do
The
online.
digital comic.
Yeah, Comixology.
They what they did is you had to go through an Amazon storefront instead of the other one, and it's not as easy anymore to download to your device. It's not. It's like they made it so much more complicated to even use your own app. Is basically it. They were like, now you gotta go through another Amazon hoop, which is just.
So you think?
That's what I'm worried about, is that they kind of like messed up that entire service. Let's see what happens.
Do you think that they maybe learned from it and won't do that with Twitch?
But,
No.
I mean, that's what they're saying.
Bobby.
No.
No? Alright, no.
Which is
I
doing.
don't see their game plan with buying it. It makes no sense to me why they would buy it.
Yeah,
Well, who bought the Oculus
like
Rift?
own everything. That's why.
Facebook.
Yeah, why did Facebook buy the Oculus Rift? Fucking,
That's a good
I
point.
don't get it anymore.
So you can play Farmville in virtual reality.
Yeah.
But they own Farmville, so that makes no point.
Don't give up.
Older Candy Crush.
As much as it doesn't make sense, Oculus Rift was looking for a buyer, and Facebook stepped up, and Facebook is going to give you some motherfucking coverage. Like, people are going to know the Oculus Rift fucking exists.
Yeah. Really, I mean,
So why would you not go with Facebook? You know, like, I mean, even if it doesn't make any goddamn sense, it's still like, this is crazy good idea. And I mean, they didn't break Instagram at all. That's the thing about Facebook. Facebook didn't break Instagram. They kind of just integrated it in.
yeah.
It was like, it works.
So, I was just rereading this quote here. Engineers, who said it? Shear said, the change is fundamentally, we get to do it faster. We get access to these resources, whether it's on the infrastructure side, relationships with the media, relationships with game publishers, or advertising. All of those things are huge wins for us, and I think will allow us to move faster to bring better product to the community. Sweet! You're going to push shit that people can buy from you fast, as long as you get your stream sorted. It can't be 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So if they can put some money into that and some, resource into that, that'd be good too. And I hope they don't just use it for advertising.
Yeah, there probably are though. I mean, Twitch streams everything, like not only games, but like normal games, but also tabletops. They host all of the Magic tournaments, like
Right.
they do like all the Grand Prix is done through Twitch. So like they got a lot of esports locked down, and I think that's crazy.
Ugh.
And now Amazon owns this huge esports thing. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, twitchy.
Just say it's a little shaky. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I care about is the Pokemon Tekken crossover.
I was just going to ask.
Pokemon Tekken news is the best news of the entire day. Thank you, Pokemon Company.
Yeah, that looks like some wacky shit.
Coming from the fighting guy, that looks like some wacky shit. Kiki Universe.
Well, it is. I'm not a huge Tekken fan, but if it's anything like Smash Brothers.
Owned by Amazon yet.
Oh, shut up, David.
That was a wonderful.
You would totally sell out.
Yeah. Full
So
sell
money,
out.
Amazon would buy you.
We're not real geeks.
We're just looking to sell out, but we haven't had an opportunity.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'd sell out for $970 million, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
170 million.
I'd sell out for $9 million. I'd sell out for $1 million. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I
a
mean-
lot of things I would do for that money.
Full
One of
prices.
them is selling out.
Amazing.
Okay, talking about Frank. You segue then.
Talk about your Pekin tournament. Pokken tournament.
Pokken.
Pokken.
Pokken
Looks like some
tournament.
wacky shit.
Pokken tournament.
The wacky shit. It is literally, they worked with the guys from Tekken, and they put Pokemon in the game, and it's going to be an arcade game in Japan. But the trailer is in English, so that hints at it coming to our side of the game.
Or they're like giving you blue balls.
Yeah, so they're giving you blue balls, but that's everything Pokemon does. So
It's everything game developers do.
you know, they would never do a Pokemon Tekken crossover and not bring it over to America. You know how?
Oh, yes, they're dicks in Japan. They'd be like, fuck those Americans.
Fuck those Americans.
Fuck are you?
Really?
But you see, it doesn't matter if they can't work Mortal Kombat in there somehow.
Yeah.
That would
The only
kill.
thing that matters to Mike.
Pokemon versus Mortal Kombat.
Oh my god. Mortal Kombat.
Fatalities, they could still keep it Pokken.
Oh, fatalities
Just
would
tear
be
each other's heads
awful.
off from time to time.
Just
What
watch
else?
Pikachu get speared by Scorpion.
Well, okay, so that's my concerns about this game. Is it only going to be fighting Pokemon? Because am I going to be able to use Pikachu to sucker punch people? Can I use Pikachu to
I
tail?
thought it said there were only 20 characters. So,
I want so many Pokemon. It does. The list does not end about who I want people to sucker punch. Like
probably the ones with balls. That's what they're looking.
I think Frank just likes saying sucker punch.
I mean,
Because he loves that movie.
Squirtle with the glasses on, he just puts on his sunglasses and he's like, Hadouken! And it just.
The Earth blows up.
But it's Tekken, so he doesn't say Hadouken. He says something like,
That is second.
Yes, so Pokemon Tekken.
it's weird.
I don't know where to go on that.
It's strange, but like, it was
There's
funny.
been Stranger. That's the thing.
This week, there was Stranger. On the Pokemon page, there is a Slowpoke reggae song. Go to this Pokemon Company's YouTube page right now and check out the Slowpoke reggae song, because it will make you go, what the fuckity fuck?
Oh yeah, and what about this, like, I heard PlayStation 4 was shut down or something?
What?
Oh, the PlayStation.
Network?
hang out with Bobby again.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a crazy. Okay,
I'm
I
freezing
thought
this
this was
today.
terrorist network or something did this.
okay.
Ice.
Yeah, some hacker group shut down the entire PlayStation network this week, and also to prove even more that they could destroy Sony, they rerouted the head of operations for PlayStation, his flight. So he was going one place, and then they hacked it. So they were like, "Oh, we should go here," and they landed in a complete other state.
Oh my God.
I heard that was ISIS that had something to do with it.
No. Ice.
No, I heard Anonymous had something to do with it, though.
No, it's anonymous, probably. It's basically anonymous. They hate
It's
Sony.
linked to ISIS. I don't know. I heard that.
Nothing is linked to ISIS. Everyone should let that out of their head. There's nothing linked to ISIS.
Sure. But whatever. So they shut down PlayStation. What else is new? They stole the credit card numbers before, remember?
Yeah.
They did. That's why I got like 2 free games.
Back in the PlayStation 3 days. Which is still not.
But, you know, it's kind of stupid, but at the same time, you're kind of impressed. You're like, whatever, that's pretty cool.
That's,
That is neat.
that's
No one
it.
got hurt, I guess, aside from the many PlayStation owners who... What's the word I'm looking for? Who need PlayStation injected into their veins in order to have a daily fix. You know, they probably hurt from it.
Yeah. And I'm sure there was a lot of people who were trying to play The Last of Us after getting the
Yeah.
Ultimate Edition that they were like, damn it!
Must PlayStation!
Must PlayStation.
Psycho gamers nowadays.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto Online is still going, you know. You think that would die out soon? Nope.
No.
How
Final
many
Fantasy
times?
11 still going online?
No, that game's probably going to go forever. I'm pretty sure. Until they make another one.
What about World of Warcraft? I hear that one's dwindling and no one likes it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I hear too.
I hear they're shutting it down.
Only jerks still play it.
I
Yeah, that
hear
shit-
they're sending that Warcraft movie to VHS. Because they were like, it'll only work on VHS. DVD.
Only the complete scum of the earth still play World of Warcraft.
Then why aren't you playing, Mike?
Just making funny, David. Stop getting all serious. It's a podcast.
Calling you a neckbeard.
Yeah, that's just.
Hmm.
Uh,
Gotcha. I got a real sword now, remember. Alright,
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, guys. Jesus Christ.
February. I'll be back.
Oh God.
So,
Uh,
more, video game news. More Mike stabbed somebody with a katana. Super Smash Brothers, the final characters have been leaked, which is
Not even revealed. Leaked.
I looked at the website. It didn't say anything about them being the final ones.
Well, I watched them on Nerdist.com. They said it's the final ones, and on IGN they did not, because what they were saying is that this might be the full cast, but Nintendo's really doing DLC for this stuff, so there'll be a few.
Oh, good.
There'll be 5 or 6 more characters coming.
That better not be a little Happy Meal guy I saw. That was
Dude, I will be so angry.
That's not gonna happen.
it does. There will
Okay,
be
there's
big
even a
plot.
McDonald's booth at the fair.
Yeah. Well, he can have the little amiibo character as a McDonald's promotion. That's what I'm worried about.
No
Comes in a Happy
McDonald's.
Meal. I play the McDonald's guy. Bullshit. Anyway,
Huh.
don't ruin this one, Nintendo.
Some of the people that were announced were Bowser Jr., Ganondorf,
The
Bowser
Duck Hunt
Jr.'s
Dog.
Yeah, the Duck Hunt Dog.
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Ness.
I'm
Ness.
so excited about Duck Hunt.
Oh yeah, there's a rumor list too.
There's a rumor list?
There's even a DLC rumor list that features Lucas, Wolf, Chorusman, Ice Climbers, and Snake. Ice Climbers?
Because
They were in the other one.
Nope, they're not. But everyone said, "Hey, I hate the Ice Climbers," and then
I hated them too.
I hate them, and if I lose to them, I hate them more.
It also looks like Dr. Mario and Dark Pit.
Yeah, Dr. Mario.
It'll just be a different clothing, because Wario had his 2 different styles in the last Smash Brothers.
I just wonder how much they're gonna charge for DLC. Do you think it's gonna be like 5, 10 per character?
10.
I don't know.
Per
I'm going to pay
character?
for that game. I know it's going to be
Per
fun.
character, or are they gonna release them as packs? Because it's Nintendo, so
I
they.
think I'll get a bag. It'll be like $10.
I would hope you get a fucking pack and not. Oh god. Oh god.
Nintendo's usually not like that expensive with DLC, so.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm gonna wait 6 months and buy the gold edition or whatever.
No. Then when it comes out, so I can murder you.
No, I'm gonna buy a 3DS so I can play it as soon as possible.
That's a good point.
Or
Yes,
Bobby
dude,
can send
I will
me,
murder you both in the face.
If I send you one?
send me a 3DS.
Well, you have
Yes,
another
because
one?
I'm just finding those all the time.
I'm sure you are. Give me some.
And David needs to get one too, so he can play us. And then we will exclusively.
Actually, you found like 5 2DSs. You're like, they just keep showing up in this garbage. I don't know.
Really?
Nobody wants 2DSs. They're just everywhere.
Oh, you find them everywhere?
Knock somebody else. They can knock somebody out with one of those fucking things.
Dude, if you get them free, you probably get at least $50 for each one. Throw it on Craigslist.
But yeah, so I mean, I hope Super Smash Brothers is. I mean, it's probably gonna be amazing. We all know it's gonna be.
They
Awesome.
have to. That's their fucking child, that game. They don't know what they stumbled upon in that one.
The biggest fucking game.
It's
The
well,
most
yeah,
fun multiplayer game I've ever played. And a
that
lot of
and
people agree.
Mario Kart 8 is the big games for this year, and if they fuck it up, it's all screwed. But if
Dude,
they
all
have
the systems are fucking it up. No games are coming out on any systems.
it's not true. There's
Maybe
a
Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 still, but not the newer systems.
Evil Within is
That I'm excited for. I'll do a fucking let's play of that shit.
yeah. They
Get
just announced
that for
it.
free, bitches.
Freddy is doing a voice in it, dude.
Man.
John Healy. What's his name? The guy who plays Freddy Krueger.
Oh, Freddy Krueger.
James Earl Haley.
James Earl Haley. No. You
It's
shut your
not
mouth.
it. No.
You shut your mouth. He's better as Rorschach.
Damn it, now I'm thinking.
He's Rorschach?
Yeah, he's Rorschach.
Does he ever play anybody not masked? Oh, well, I guess Freddy isn't masked, but it's fucked up.
He was in.
I think this guy's name.
He was in the new RoboCop movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he played one of the scientist guys, or one of the military guys.
He said, I'll buy that for $1.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'd love to see that shit.
He was good.
It's decent.
It wasn't horrible.
It's
Yeah.
no, that's the thing. It's not offensive. So I really was like, okay.
What isn't?
RoboCop.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's like it's not a bad movie. Like I wasn't like pissed or anything. So
No.
The source material's too good.
yeah, like that's a problem. Is like I like the original, but at the same time, it doesn't actually dwindle how much this one's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. It's true. But I wanted to see how it differed. So luckily I got a good movie out of it.
But yeah, Evil Within's got the bunch of new voice actors they announced, and one of them's I don't know that guy who played Freddy Krueger, and I can't believe none of us can remember it. We fail as geeks. Somebody's
Freddy
gonna
Krueger in the new Nightmare on Elm Street or the old one?
old one.
I think it's James Earl Healy, right?
No, that's the new one.
I swear it was something
That's
less
the
than that.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
old Freddy
Yeah,
Krueger?
that's who Rorschach
Robert
was.
Englund.
Robert Englund.
Oh,
I knew it was Robert something.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought we were talking about the new one.
Okay.
No, Robert Englund.
No, it's Robert Englund. Robert Englund's in it.
I got one syllable right in my head.
The fact that you knew the new one was
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
Dude, you can ask me anything
That's
about
a place in
movies.
my high school. Anyway,
Well, never mind. I was wrong. You were right. It is the new one. I thought it was Robert Englund, but it's James Earl Haley and Dexter's sister from the show Dexter.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Deborah Morgan. Jennifer Carpenter. That's
Jennifer
her.
Carpenter.
And a bunch of other like guys from Hell's on Wheels
Jennifer Connelly's better.
and a bunch of stuff. Oh, yeah. So Haley's got a point in it. It's not. I thought it was Robert Englund. Never mind. Whatever. They just announced it 13 hours ago. I'm sorry. I had to look it up.
Okay.
But yeah. So I mean, James, he's good. He's a good voice actor. I hope he's.
actor.
I hate that Freddy.
Yeah, he's terrible at Freddy.
Yeah.
God, that Nightmare on Elm Street is so bad. So insulting.
Yeah.
Because it's just the same shots, but done with shitty CGI. And you're just like, damn it. I hate you so much. But digressing, Dancing Baby Groot.
Yo! Yes! That shit. I'm gonna screen share. Scare screen
it.
I'm gonna screen share this shit for my Hitbox channel because it is. It's not even a want. It's way past want at this point.
My whole thing is why'd they have to make it, like, extra cute? It was already cute enough in the movie. Then they had to blow up his damn head to make him look like a fucking, like, tree stump. Like, I'm totally fine with it just being what it was in the movie. That's where I stand on it.
Yeah, but it's a pop vinyl. You gotta make his head ginormous.
Yeah,
They all have big
maybe I
heads.
just would rather not have it be a pop vinyl then.
Yeah,
Maybe I would just rather it be like a McFarlane.
that's
Detail though in his body.
Ooh, it looks like twigs.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want one now.
I'll probably buy one. Like, I'm not that pissed about it.
There's
Like, I'll probably fucking put it on my dashboard.
so many good pop vinyls.
Is
Though.
they're making a Howard the Duck one?
Yeah, they are. They're even making.
Yeah, they announced that today.
Yeah, there's a
buy
lot.
that. shit.
I want this Groot. I want this Groot so bad.
I mean, pop vinyls are great, but I can tell I would drown in debt if I started buying them because they're like $10 each, and you
Yep.
just start buying a shit ton of them. Because you're like,
Dude,
well, I might as well get that
I
guy.
feel exactly the same way. I want Groot, Superman,
hell
Man of
is going
Steel, Jason.
Beetlejuice. They have a Beetlejuice.
They've got everything that's
You got
great.
everything. Rocket looks great. Like there's already a Rocket Raccoon one that was out before.
So how long do we think it's going to be until Amazon? Because that's where they're missing out.
Yeah, they're like, what?
They've got so many damn things. Like, they even have a Minion. Holy crap.
Yeah. And is this really a Voltron?
They have a
pop
Voltron
vinyl?
pop vinyl.
I don't know if that's an
But that's not a
official pop
bobble.
vinyl.
That's not a bobble.
I don't want a bobble.
Oh, that Slimer is pretty sick.
I don't want a bobble.
Oh my god!
I'm sure it's
That's really it, Voltron. Oh my god! I want that pop vinyl if that's really one. That's Japanese characters though. Fuck. Guy, right? Huh?
So,
I want that.
what'd you think of Sin City 2?
Oh my god, that was great.
I liked it.
I was telling Chris when we were watching, it's crazy because it's like going back to theater class at that point and you having to seriously picture everything around you. You like really have to be in the moment and forget that you're just surrounded by green.
And I think it's funny that to make a really good-looking black and white film, you have to shoot it in green.
Yes.
That's what's odd to me. But I feel like if they just went on some like back alley, they could probably get the same effect.
So if what David and Chris are talking about is a behind-the-scenes featurette came out showing how Sin City looks without any of the effects on it, and like they said, it looked absolutely insane and ridiculous and all green. But Mike actually saw it in theaters because David wasn't even informed it came out yet. So Mike,
You didn't know that,
Hey,
David?
I was
Christ.
dancing my ass off in heels on stage.
oh dear God.
That was huge.
Proud.
I liked it as
Not a
much.
word of that was a lie. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
I'm just kidding with you. I liked this as much as the first one. I thought it was a little more fast-paced, which I didn't like. But other than that, it's just another three tales of Sin City, just like the first one was.
Interesting.
I know Josh Hartnett, so I liked it even more because of that, because he sucks.
Who?
Josh Hartnett does
in the
not
first
suck.
He's only in it for like 10 minutes at the beginning.
He's not even in it for 10 minutes. He's in it for like 2, if that. Like,
That's
like
fine.
1 minute.
Still
Feels
suck.
like and with Josh Hartnett.
He sucked. So there's to it.
I mean, I wanted to go see it, but it bombed this weekend. That's the
What? So what? I
Because moviegoers are so jaded. See it for yourself. Fuck them.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I haven't
Very
even
stylized.
the review.
Very
Like,
cool.
you're the first review I've even heard of Sin City, too. So I want to go.
Well, you saw the first one, right?
Yeah, I love the first one. Here's the poster right here. It's right next to me. I like it a lot.
All right.
Yep.
So much
Yeah.
your posters on the floor.
Sorry, I have too many posters.
We got so much room on his wall.
You do have I know, I'm just kidding.
But,
Shitty shit.
no,
Shit.
I
ton
like
of shit.
I like the little touches that you'd only get if you saw the first movie.
Nice.
You know, because
Okay, well,
there's
that makes
some
me
of the
excited.
stories take. Well, some of the stories take place before the ones in the first one. Some take place after. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's
There's
just
people in there that are dead in the first one, but now they're alive in the sequel. So
no, they're not alive. But part of it's a prequel, part of it's a sequel, part of it's it's just cities happening or stories happening at the same time in the city.
nice.
I just didn't like the fact that it seemed to move at a faster pace. That should have kept it slow. That was about it.
Like the first one.
Mhm.
But yeah.
But it looked great in 3D and everything. That was.
Oh,
that
you
was
tried in the 3D.
they might as well do it big if I'm going for it. You know.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I brought my girlfriend, and she never saw the first one, so it's going to be interesting when I show her the first one after seeing the second one. She's good at paying attention to stuff because I've tested that with Arrested Development, which is a show she loves to death now. And said after seeing one episode, she's like, "This rewards you for paying attention, doesn't it?" I'm like, "You just hit the bullseye. I love you even more now."
All right, what was I just gonna say? So, is it totally worth seeing in 3D then?
I thought it was cool, especially the opening credits. That was really well done in 3D. That's
Wow, just the opening credits were worth seeing it in 3D? That's pretty sick.
a really cool effect that needs to be seen in 3D, if you ask me. It's like watching a comic book come to life. More so than just your Marvel Comics live action stuff. But you know,
Yeah. I gotta check this shit out then.
see it. If you like the first one, you'll like this one. That's it.
I didn't doubt that at all. Anytime Marv is in a movie, I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, he was cool in that.
He's fantastic. And I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, so I mean it'll be cool to see him take over Clive Owen, who's my favorite actor spot. So
Wait a minute. No, you hit the wrong one on that.
No, which one is he then? I thought he was Clive Owen.
I think
Josh
he's a
Brolin took over
character.
Clive Owen's part.
Who?
Jonathan Day.
Josh Brolin does?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph.
Josh Brolin. You'll see why when you see the movie.
From Korn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a completely separate story.
I feel like he'd be good in a movie like that.
Wait, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's not playing a young Bruce Willis in a movie?
I'm not for this. I'm not for this.
That's right. Super.
I don't approve.
Yeah.
You don't approve of shit.
No, I'm saying I love Looper, and it's really funny because that movie so simply is just like, he's Bruce Willis but young, and you're just like, maybe, and then you see the eyes, and you're like, okay, it's pretty cool, I guess.
Well, he wore facial prosthetics in that to look more like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, his nose was kind of gnarly.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, but you get in a lot of fights, you get a little bit messed up, it's okay.
No, like, Bruce Willis barely has a part in this movie, honestly, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt has a whole story based around his character.
It's kind of like the other movie that came out a couple weeks ago, though, Expendables 3, and,
Oh, that's out? I thought we were still talking about it.
What?
Is that out?
Oh, yeah, it came out last week, yeah. That didn't do well either. but that's kind of explainable.
Yeah.
It was a made for DVD, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. It was actually not okay. I watched it, and it's not that bad. Like, I kind of enjoyed it because I've seen the other two, and the other two are ridiculous movies. This one is a little bit more restrained, quote unquote, in the realm of Expendables. This has way less jokes where they like reference themselves in other movies. Only Arnold Schwarzenegger really does that. Everyone else just kind of like does the movie, which is like so much more, I don't know, enjoyable for me than
Well, the other movies don't have anything to do with the Expendables. Why bring that shit in? Just because it's the same actors?
Just because it's funny.
Because it's a bunch of great actors in an action movie. That's what I want. I don't want them making jokes to their old movies all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. And Antonio Banderas is good in it. Harrison Ford is pretty decent in it. Like, it's not a great movie. Don't go in thinking like, man, but it's Expendables. Like, and compared to the other Expendables, it's not that bad. Compared to other movies, it's bad, you know. But it's an action film, so you're like, whatever. Mel Gibson's pretty good in it. Mostly just plays the same guy he is in Machete.
Mel Gibson is a Machete?
Yeah, he's the bad guy in 2.
In Machete.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
main-
I hope they really make that third one, Machete in Space.
Yeah.
Because I would definitely see that.
That'd be awesome.
I would definitely go see that.
I would pay twice to see it once. That's how cool
Yeah.
it's kind
I
of like when
agree.
you put Jason Voorhees in space.
Oh my god, that was the worst fucking movie.
But it was bad, but it was great.
Oh, so
It was bad, but it was great.
good.
So it's
bad,
it's bad good, yeah.
It's a whole
But like when that chick gets her head slammed with the
Oh my
she's
God.
frozen
Yeah,
and
she's just
oh,
shattered.
dude,
Yeah.
that shit was crazy.
Jason
Big
X.
fan of that.
I love him beating up the simulated teenagers. That's my favorite part of the movie. It's
Yeah.
but before we close out, one more news story. Mike wanted to talk about a comic.
Yeah, well, a comic cover. I
Comic?
thought you were the one that posted that on Geeky Universe, Frank.
I did not,
It might have been Ian.
but
I don't know.
it is some news that I wanted to talk about, but I haven't been able to talk about with anybody. So I want to hear what you
Yeah,
guys.
well, so Spider-Woman, I guess Marvel commissioned Maya Manara to make the cover for a Spider-Woman comic, and I guess it's kind of racy because, like, her ass is way up in the air, but Milo Manara, I know his work, and it's not, like, XXX pornographic, but it's definitely pornographic. And he draws really sexy women. In fact, here's an issue of Heavy Metal from 1997 that he drew, and I'm sure you can tell that's kind of racy, but still, you know. And I guess there's some controversy around it. And why would Marvel hire him in the first place if they know that's what they're going to get? That's what makes me nuts.
No, this is a stupid thing. I think this is so dumb because first off, Spider-Woman is doing a classic Spider-Man pose. Spider-Man has done that on several covers. Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, if you're gonna hang like a spider, your ass is gonna hang out. I'm sorry, just a weird way to position your body. I don't know. Like, I think it's like it's kind of
Yeah.
dumb because it's just like, why are you even doing this? She's fully clothed too. Like, it's not like a
Oh, I know.
clad woman. It's like it's Spider-Woman. She's in a suit the entire time. It's just kind of dumb. I mean, you wouldn't. My favorite quote from this entire thing, and I said it before, was that I don't know who said it, so I'm sorry for not quoting them, but they said that you wouldn't commission Picasso to do cubism, so you wouldn't ask this guy and be like, "Hey, I don't want sexy ladies." Like, that's
Oh,
what,
no. I can't even show another page of this because I mean it's
like you
great.
said,
For
1997.
you know.
The guy's been established in the industry doing covers and interior art for years and years. So everyone
Yeah, he made his own comics. I've seen plenty of them. I mean, but like I said, they're they may be somewhat pornographic, but they still have interesting stories too. So I mean, like he's a decent writer on top of the fact that he does this.
And it's Spider-Man. I have a Spider-Man book right here. This is from Kevin Smith. This is a Terry Dodson cover. What do you think of that? That's pretty you
Pretty
know,
risque.
pretty risque.
Yeah.
But I mean, Black Cat literally.
I love Black Cat. She's hot.
That's a really good book, though.
Yeah, I mean it is. This is a good read if you ever
Yeah.
get the chance. But at the same time, it's just like that's kind of what pinup art is. Like I don't get why you would even argue this because the point of this, and something like that is it's pinup art, not actually
No.
supposed to be offensively sexist or anything or objectifying. Like it's,
Well, this one is a retelling of Gulliver's Travels, but more pornographic with a woman.
well,
That's basically it.
yeah.
But Heavy Metal made an issue of it. But he makes his own independent stuff. But he's an Italian artist. He's very sexual and whatnot, and that's basically what he does.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be even concerned about the cover. The cover is it's a cover. They come and go, it's gone. But at the same time, the only reason why people remember covers is because some sort of controversy. And the other thing about this is that it's for a Spider-Woman series. Now, everyone should actually be concerned they're doing a Spider-Woman series, because that sounds like it's probably not going to be very good. Because they could do a million other women characters in the series, in the Marvel U. I mean, there's just one right here who's actually kind of interesting. And, like, so many other... there's Spider-Woman, there's Spider-Verse characters that are women that there's so many other ones. Why do Spider-Woman, who's got a weird power set, she like shoots lasers out of her hands. She's sort of telepathic, I think. I don't know, I might be mixing her up with another Spider-Woman, but I'm pretty sure she has like laser powers.
That doesn't make any sense for a spider.
I'm gonna look it up.
Heard of the laser spider?
Oh, I guess. Maybe I'm misinformed. I don't watch Discovery then? I don't know.
They've evolved lasers now, dude. They're more deadly than ever.
Okay, so she used to in the 70s have this laser ability. I don't know if she has it now. I'm sorry for saying that, but she did in the 70s. She would just be like, "Ba-doo," and
Well,
people.
in truth, when I saw that cover the first time,
In 70s?
Oh, she's been around forever. She used
Lasers?
yeah, of course, yeah. She's also got a bunch of like weird other stuff. Like she secretes a special fluid that lets her like stick to a thing. So she's not like Spider-Man where she just sticks. She like makes a weird liquid and then sticks. She also excretes a ton of pheromones, like a shit ton. So she's like able to seduce anybody.
Don't need pheromones looking like that to seduce me.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the laser blast. They're not laser blasts, they're bioenergy blasts. And they can discharge from her hands.
Thank God, that makes way more sense.
So she just finger blasts a bunch of dudes? That's kind of fucked up, man.
But bluntly. But
Yes, really fucked up.
Oh, can we podcast that? Can we just
She
be like,
also has the power to bleed every month and not die.
dear goodness.
Okay, when I saw that cover, I honestly thought she was supposed to be nude until I looked closer. That's probably what people are thinking when they
I'm
look at
pissed about, yeah. But I just think it's
to look closer to see that she's not naked. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think you made the best point. Is it that's what this guy's known for? He's been doing it for his entire life. Why expect anything different? I don't really
Lots
see.
of sexy things in here. Anyway.
But I think that's the last news story. I think we're all out, guys. I think it's our hour too. We've been.
Has it been already?
I think over an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour 3 at the moment.
Well, shit. We talked for a while.
Oh shit.
Do we want to do Memory Madness, or should we save that for next week?
Next week.
Bobby's passing out. Bobby's gonna pull a mic.
Passing out, literally.
I'm
about to pull a mic.
He's gonna just pass
I'm
out.
not the only one anymore.
I did not pass out, but I almost did.
No, I said you're going. You're going to.
Well, do your shout out first, Bobby, or whatever.
I think he's gone.
Oh, jeez, that was quick. You guys want to do it quick before the live stream goes down?
Okay, so he just left.
Mike, go. Mike.
All right, Arcade Recall is my show. It's on YouTube. I do it. I'm also known as Multi-Monitor Mike. Just Google Arcade Recall. You'll find an episode. There should be no one out soon. Go ahead, next.
I'm Frank Duran, and we are probably offline right now.
Nope, not yet.
No,
Go.
it's live. Keep going.
I am. You can find me as Yet Frank everywhere. You can find my show Geeky. Ryan,
He's back.
Don't have Batman. We're doing a bunch of Boston Comic Con interviews right now. I just put out one literally like 20 minutes ago, but we'll put it on Geeky Universe tomorrow for Josh Dale at Boston Comic Con. It should be cool. But other than that, check out our normal weekly episodes and stuff.
Alright, I'm David the Man Zombie. Find me at No Sympathy for Stupidity on Facebook. Watch me streaming on hitbox.tv/themanzombie. At the Man Zombie for Twitter. And we'll just go with that. But, Mike, if anyone else look you up, what can they do?
I'm Chris Hampton. You can find me at Universal Studios. And Twitter at Kid Hampty. Boom.
Nice.
Bobby, you want to quick
He's back to plug himself.
Yeah, you can find me at Bobby B. Smitty all over the interweb, or Dr. Smitty, 576 subs, so that's pretty awesome. Getting kind of popular on the interwebs, but other than that, Dr. Smitty or Bobby B. Smith.
Alright, that's it, guys. Geeky Universe, Geeks United, podcast number 70. You just heard it.
Quick before we go.
What?
Baggins in my Hitbox channel posted a thing that says "Keep calm and finger blast everything."
Damn.
That's how you end a podcast. With the knife, with the katana up, a finger blast joke, and
Hell yeah.
All right, fine.
I'm gonna end